YouTube, this is the grand finals. You could join the Discord, get all the benefits on the right side of the screen by clicking join. Joining these events is one of the many benefits. Click on discord.gg after joining on YouTube or subscribing on Twitch. Over 48,000 members. Now within the Discord, go to the user settings, go to connections, connect your Discord and Twitch or your Discord and YouTube. Once you're in, you have access to the Spicy Win Streak channel. 5 or more win streak, not on the tier list. There are spicy decks all day, every day. What is that? That's a Sport China deck. Yes. Also, if you have questions, we have the help. You have a deck and replay you need help with, we have the help. Also, we are giving away every single month over $310 of monthly free prize support. Feel free to screenshot this, read this. You can play in the weekly duel rooms, which are no judges, no rules, no decklist submission. Play anonymously, grab the duel ID, get dueling, have fun. Let's go to the grand finals.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go. I have never turned down a challenge.
Combo Shiranui at the top.
Duel.
Mythic Depths, Kristrons at the bottom. Let's go, let's go. Myth Yard is opening up with a Gazuki sending a Spirit Master from the deck to the graveyard. Now, Spirit Master, when banished, will be destroying a face-up card in the field. And when Gazuki is sent to the graveyard, you could banish a monster from the grave to summon a monster from the hand. Now, there's no monster in the hand to even summon, so we know that will not happen. Scrap Recycler on summon will activate to send a machine from the deck to the graveyard, sending a Thysferin. Thysferin could banish itself to search your deck for a Crystron monster. Grabbing a Smyger. Now, the ideal turn 1 play for a Crystron player is to discard a Smyger with a Sulfaneer. Special summons a Wielder, which is only possible if you control a level 3 monster. You could special summon it. Is there a rank 3 Exceed that is better than a level 6 Synchro? Let me know in the comments. YouTube comments, Twitch chat, tell me. What rank 3 would he prefer to summon over? It has to be compared to whatever he summons. To Coral Dragon. Go. Now the Wielder will activate in the graveyard to destroy a monster on the field smaller than 2400 attack. Gonna chain the Ballista Squad to tribute off the Gazuki that is being targeted for destruction to destroy the Coral Dragon. Coral Dragon in the graveyard will activate after being sent to the grave to draw a card. Otherwise, on the field, you could have discarded a card to destroy any card in the field.
My turn. No, it's
Nurse Exceed, that's 3 level 3s. That's cheating. YouTube, don't cheat like him. Give me a real rank 3. I know TCG has to have something. Now, Lore Roma is possibly thinking if he wants to stop it, allows it to go through. Spectral Sword, not the turn it sends to the grave, but the next turn you can banish itself and a non-tuner from the grave to summon a Synchro. Going in for 1700, uncontested, not flipping up anything. During the end phase, not activating a Crystron Impact, which would be expected. That is definitely suspicious. Flipping up a Sea Stealth attack, now his water monsters will destroy opposing monsters at the start of the damage step if they're level 5 or higher. You could also banish a water to come back in the end phase. So if something bad's about to happen, just banish it, it comes back. Summoning the Smyger. Now that the Smyger is here, it could destroy a face-up card you control to summon a tuner from the deck. Or we're going to summon our Wielder number 2. Only when you control level 3, special summon that Wielder. Synchro Shokan again. Now, your rank 3 Exceed was maybe not better than the Coral Dragon, but can it be better than whatever he's about to summon? The new level 6 Synchro? How about better than a Brionic? That again will trigger the effect of the Wielder to destroy a monster in the field smaller than 2500, taking out the Gazuki. No effect for Gazuki as there's no zombie in the hand to summon. Smyger banishing to search for a Crystron Impact, which is semi-limited. A lot of people are playing 1 Impact and 1 Rion, or 2 Impact. If there are multiple cards semi-limited, unlike in the TCG, you can only play 2 total of all semi-limited cards. 2500 to the face, takes it. Now the Brionic can be banished until the end phase, whenever. The Bryonic at the start of the damage step will destroy any monster, even if face down.
I activate my monster's effect.
Going to activate. Banishing Gazuki. He's opting to not trigger the effect of the Spirit Master to destroy a face-up card. But why not? Well, when you banish the Bryonic, not only does it come back in the end phase, but the C-Stealth attack and the Umi are protected from destruction. So it's useless to do so. Attempting to destroy anything on the field, it would just be protected. Samurai Saga, then passing. Now, if you don't know this, Bryonic has the ability to discard any amount of cards from your hand to return that many cards on the field back to the hand. Now, using Crystron Impact at the end of your opponent's turn is devastating. Why? Because not the turn Impact is sent to the grave, which will now be available next turn. You could banish it to negate any card effect that targets a Crystron monster. So now he has targeting protection.
But you are still in quite the predicament.
That's it. That's it. Just one. Now, Bryonic used to be better than it is. You used to be able to activate the effect of Bryonic more than once per turn. You could discard one by one. Discard, discard, discard. Goodbye to the Samurai Saga. Back to the extra deck. Normal summons a Citri. Now, Citri could synchro using your graveyard during your opponent's turn, but only if you have room to summon that monster from the grave. Instead, going to synchro into the Thisvern to make an Amatrix. Amatrix and Bryonic are both enjoying the benefits of C-Stealth attack, making them nearly invincible. Thisvern going to banish itself to search your deck for any Crystron monster, grabbing a Sulfonier. Sulfonier's the core to the deck, and we have not seen Sulfonier all game. That's insane. 2,500. If either of these attacks go through, it is over. Triple back row. I know it's hard to imagine that the back row will do nothing, and it did nothing. Lore Roma taking game number 1. Opening up Undyne. Undyne is similar to Scrap Recycler. You could send a water from the deck to the grave to add a Gen X controller. Sending the core card Sulfonier, which could discard any Crystron to summon itself onto the field. Discarding an impact, so right away setting up that protection from being targeted. Destroying itself, which will then activate its second effect to summon any Crystron from the deck, including another Sulfonier. Summoning a Thisvern. Thisvern will destroy a face-up card you control. 2, special summon a tuner from the deck. Citri, during your opponent's turn, only in the main phase of the battle phase, can synchro using the graveyard to make a machine-type synchro. Crystron's is a timeless deck. As long as they keep releasing new machine-type synchros, the deck can just keep on getting better and better. Squire on someone's going to activate to summon a tuner from the deck. Now, I'm expecting Yuma to activate a skill to manipulate the level of a monster on the field. Level duplication. Make the tuner into a level 3. Now we can make a level 7 zombie.
I synchro summon a monster.
Now, if you are new, if you're just hopping in, yes, he could theoretically make the tuner level 4. Then 4 plus 4 on top of each other could make a rank 4 exceed, but it must be a zombie, and that does not exist. In all of Yu-Gi-Oh! It does not. Flipping up the C-Stealth attack early. Now, the Squire Saga could banish itself or a zombie on the fields in the graveyard to destroy a back row card, but the C-Stealth attack will protect itself and the field spell from being destroyed. So the Squire Saga is not going to accomplish anything.
I'll teach you to stay out of the waters.
Banishing the Citri after activating the Citri to summon a Sulfonier. Banishing the Squire to activate to draw and discard. Attempted to destroy a back row card, but the C-Stealth attack protected it by banishing the Citri, which will come back in the end phase. So Citri attempted to synchro, and he negated his own synchro, which then negated the destruction of Squire Saga. That seems quite complicated, yes? C-Stealth attack is broken. You must play Cosmic Cyclone to stop it, but Cyclone is limited to 3. And Mythyard's deck sure knew he has a card limited to 3. If you have 2 cards limited to 3, you can't play 3 of both. So at most, Mythyard might be playing 1 Cosmic Cyclone. That's a huge benefit for Crystrons. Activating the Ghost Meets Girl to discard a zombie to summon a zombie from the deck. Must be a different name, must be a Shiranui.
I'll play this.
Summoning a Shiranui Samurai. Shiranui Samurai during either player's turn could banish a monster from the graveyard to gain 600 attack, also banish an opposing monster by battle. Kazuki, when sent to the graveyard by the Ghost Meets Girl, is activating to banish a monster from the grave to summon a monster from the hand. Summoning a Shade. Shade, if he wants to, could tune into the Squire Saga to make a Sun Saga. Ooh. We have the Samurai banishing the Kazuki to have the ability to banish an opposing monster by battle.
Don't worry about
Going to battle phase, not going to synchro. Goes into this turn, banishing it. Now the Sea Stealth attack will only protect a level 5 or higher water monster at the start of the damage step. So goodbye to the Thisfern. Great play from Mythyard. Citri coming back in the end phase. But 5 plus 2? Black Rose? No, he's not going for Black Rose. Normally, Sea Stealth attack decks do not play Black Rose, wiping out their own Sea Stealth attack. But now that Zexal has been released with an extra slot in your extra deck, they all made room for Black Rose! No! Wipe the field! Taking out a Chain Disappearance. Goodbye to Samurai. Goodbye to Squire Saga. Goodbye to everything. They did not play Black Rose before Zexal. And I told you all, I said that if you add extra deck slots, that Crystron's would get better. I told you. You didn't listen. Sulfaneer discarding a turtle to summon itself.
I special summon a monster.
Then destroy itself, to then activate to summon a Crystron from the deck.
I special summon a monster.
Does he have lethal? He's going to summon 2,500 damage onto the fields.
Summon a monster.
Can he fulfill the other 1,500 damage with the effect of Turtle banishing to summon a Crystron from the hand?
Now is the
This Crystron must be 1,500 attack or higher. That's a Sulfaneer. 4,500 damage. Wiped out his own field to wipe out his opponent's. 2K to the face. Lore Roma goes in for lethal. 2,500. Lore Roma with the 2-0 victory. Congratulations, Lore Roma, for claiming a meta weekly victory. Lore Roma was saying, you get the bye, grats on the win, I'm not gonna win. Then Mythyard says, no, I think you're gonna win because I lost a Crystron in the top 8. And Lore Roma says, I physically can't win a grand finals, second place is my peak. And then he did it. He freaking did it. This was the big 150, Meta Weekly 150. Car Curry most played. Boom. What? Invoked Magician Girls was the best performing deck? I didn't even see it. Whoa. Cover this up. Okay. My mouse is not big enough. What? Only one Car Curry? What? You're the most played, but the worst performing? You did as well as freaking Infernity? Oh, Dkayed. It's because of System Down. There's no side deck in this freaking tournament. There's no side deck. There's one deck, no side. What's your excuse? Starting off with second place, Mythyard. Boom. Mythyard with a Diamond Dire Wolf. You love to see it. Boom. Boom. Crystron. Very good. This deck is broken. It's going to be broken for the Casey Cup. Let's start. Legacy of Bob Ross. We have Weather Painter. And we got Draw Sense Dark. Invoked Magician Girls. And Myth is Yard. We already looked at that. Hey. Very good. We have Wow, 24 card deck. Mythic Depths, only one Sea Stealth attack. Looks like he's behind the times. Level dupe Shiranui. And another, we have a 22 card Heroes Invoke MO/Poker Guy. Thank you, Poker Guy. Destiny Draw instead of Draw Sense Dark. Flagship Corn. Level dupe Shiranui. Okay, what is that skill? It's gotta be the Umi skill. Very nice. Shiranui. Triple. Pay to win. Pay to win to negate. Look in the extra deck. Draw Sense Dark. I'm going to stop on things that are out of the normal, like this. Full blank met. What? Shiranui Itachi deck. Very nice. Heroes. Loving it. Using the deck tester to submit his deck. That's what I love to see. Magician Girls. Extra deck of the Magician Girls. Restart Karkuri. Now, Karkuri is the most played deck in this tournament, and this was the only one to make it into the top 32. SSA Crystron, this was the winning deck, I believe. That's the extra. Tricky. What the Tricky? Tricky, DD Sprite, and that's the extra deck. We have the Force Focus. Nice. Okay. Level dupe Shiranui. What? This is real? What? The heck? Koitsu, Doitsu, Aitsu? I don't think I even want to look at what they do. Poker Guy, sponsored, very nice. Loving it. We got Bubble Man. Some people are playing Ocean over Bubble Man. Interesting. I'll look at them. Fine. Oitsu, Doitsu. I don't even know what they do. Koitsu. Once returned during your main phase, if you control this card on the field, you can equip it to an Aitsu as an equip card or unequip it as a union, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know how you get this on the field. It's level friggin' 10. While equipped to a monster by this effect, increase the attack. How does this get on the fields? I don't know how you even summon this. How do you even summon this? Aitsu. He seems to be very unreliable, but he might have incredible potential. And what's the other one? Kaitsu, Aitsu, I don't remember the other. I forgot. Two. Too many twos. Sotsu, Soitsu, Doitsu. You can equip this card to a Soitsu. They're just like literally being used for the attribute. I don't think there's anything you could do with them. I don't know. You tell me. I'm too tired to look into it. Trap Dexter with the way to play Dark Magician if you are still holding on to Dark Magician. Yes, this is Infernities. He went undefeated, then lost to a Karma Cut in the top 32. But that's okay. He did go undefeated until the Karma Cut. More. Invoke. Wow. Wow. He is just pretending like a ban list didn't happen. Meme Maker with the Miracle Draw. I think Miracle Draw is the Pot of Greed after 3 turns. Allured by Darkness. Looks like more than one person's cheating with Transmigration Prophecy, shuffling their semi-limits back in the deck. And Duel Fool. Duel Fool. Evil Eye. Heroes always win. More Miracle Draw. All right. With a chance of meatballs, we have This Is the Way. This is the Weather Painters. Magician Girl with the Trap Stun. No Koitsu, Aitsu. And that is the tournament top 32. Love you all. I will see you all tomorrow.